work that he's doing while I talk to our friends. Bye-bye. Ah, the calls. Hey, y'all, it's Miss Katie. It has been a long minute since I have been here to see y'all. It's been a couple of months, I guess. So I want to jump right into what we're going to do today. I'm going to actually show you my Aldi haul from today. Now, I've kind of dressed up more than usual because it is on a Sunday, and we typically try not to do work or shopping or anything like that on a Sunday, but I made an exception today. So after worship, we went to get a sandwich, and Mr. Patient and the kids were kind enough to sit in the car and wait on me while I went to get my stuff for Aldi, because I have a big busy week and it was going to help my peace of mind to go ahead and get my shopping done today. So I just want to show you excuse me, I just want to show you what I got today and why. Everything's more expensive. Some of the things I got as convenience items for myself and my family, and some of the things I got because they were healthier. We're just all using that hashtag, remember, best we can homemaking. So I kind of am middle of the road. I make my own things homemade, so they're healthier. I do read and watch ingredients. But at the same time, I buy things to make my life easier. Let's look and see what I got today, and I'm glad to be back with you, and I hope y'all are having a great day and counting your blessings. Okay, well, everything wouldn't fit on this table. I realized after I put all to fill the table that I probably should have put a leaf in, but I didn't want to have to go back and do that. So we're just going to do this in 2 batches. So this is the first part of what I've purchased. I kind of want to go over it for the idea of letting you know why I bought what I did, giving you a menu or recipe ideas kind of thing, meal ideas, explaining why I bought something or chose that particular item. At the end, I'll tell you the price for everything total, and I'll also post a picture of the receipt. If you want to pause it and see what something was individually, you're welcome to do that. So help yourself. All right, let's just start here and then let's go that direction. But I have not, now I want to say, I haven't been to the grocery store, Aldi or any grocery store, probably in weeks. I don't know, maybe even a couple of months since the last time I even came to you with a video even. So we just eat from our pantry. We eat things I make homemade. We've also ordered HelloFresh to help me out in January. I talked to y'all about that. I don't do that regularly now, but I am going to do that. I think it's 2 weeks from now. I'm going to do that. So I still take advantage of HelloFresh, but I try to use all of my resources wisely, including income, grocery money. We just try to use what we have, but I did need some things, and we're having company at the end of the week. We're having, I think it'll be 16 people, which is doable for me. We're going to have gumbo and games night. And then we just needed to stock up on a few things. So I needed sugar. I buy the pure cane sugar here. I like that brand. Then I needed celery. This is not organic. I didn't see organic at Aldi today, but this is for my my gumbo and my broth that I'm going to make. Diced tomatoes. Mr. Patient eats that with my homemade cottage cheese that I make for him. Applesauce. I get the unsweetened, non-GMO, no sugar added or anything, for Little Music Man. I have an organic hen, and also have some thighs. These are not organic, but skinless, boneless thighs. These are for my broth, and the broth is for the gumbo. So is the chicken. Now, I want to say about Aldi. I like Aldi as a whole because typically, now not in every single circumstance, but typically you get pretty decent ingredients in their products. I still look at at the ingredients, and there are some things I waver on. I'm willing to give and take, but the cat's trying to get into my bag over here. All right, but I'm pretty pleased overall with Aldi products. So I used my my raw cream for coffee, but I noticed I was out for this week because Little Music Man, Little Missy also drink coffee. So I got some organic half and half. And this only has the organic milk and the organic cream. So there's nothing else in it. I like that. chicken just as a snack and for sandwiches. I've got a young fella, little music man. He is growing up. He is getting tall and he likes his snacks and he's eating more nowadays. So he likes the turkey or chicken. Bananas were just a bonus I got because that's just kind of a treat I usually don't buy. But Mr. Patient likes to eat mashed bananas and peanut butter on a plate. He'll mash it together and just eat it with a fork as a snack. Rarely, but he enjoys that. He is a little boy at heart, and I love him. Shredded lettuce, and I got this to make my no-toss salad. Now, I will say, this is a convenience item. But this was the same price as a head of iceberg, and quite honestly, as lightweight feeling. I mean, the iceberg heads these days are just not very dense. And so by the time, bless you, Casey the cat, by the time I were to wash that and cut it all up, it'd probably be the same volume. So to save myself some time this week, I got this, and we'll also use it for tacos as well. So tacos and my no-toss salad. And then I've got various cheeses. I do want to start grating my own like I used to 2 farmhouses ago, but I'm missing a part on my machine grater, my electric grater, so I'm trying not to stress that. I get these kinds of salads. I think I've told you this before. I think this was $2.99, and I get this for Mr. Patient's lunches, and I only got one. But this is for the days that there are no leftovers for him to take, and he can just grab this salad. He eats the whole thing. So for $3, you know, that's a cheap lunch nowadays. All right, I got tortilla chips for taco soup Tuesday night. And then I got these in case I decide to have nachos for lunch on Thursday or Friday. And then we always eat chips with our Subway sub sandwiches every Sunday. I got pie crust because we're invited to a new person at church. They live here in the village, but they invited us to their house tomorrow night for dessert. So I got pie crust, and I'll make some sort of a pie because, again, it's a time saver for me. So I give and take. You know, I like to encourage y'all. Do the best you can. If you want to make everything homemade, great. If you want to be middle of the road like I am, wonderful. Or, you know, it's your kitchen, it's your life, it's your health. Do whatever you think is best. Jasmine rice, I love the scent of this. And I want to say this was $5.45 a bag. Pretty sure it was. And I got 2 bags because I'm going to need my rice for the gumbo on Saturday. But also, I'm completely out of rice anyway. I was going to get basmati as well. I like both of them. The jasmine just has such a delightful fragrance when it's cooking. And I like it better than your basic white rice. I do. All right, let's go back over here. I never buy rolled oats, the quick cook. It just means that they have been cut up. The rolled oats have been cut up, and that makes them cook quicker. Now, one indulgence that I think I had it on one of the more recent videos I've made in the past months, but I've told y'all that I like to, Little Music Man, Little Missy like to have those little oatmeal packets. Now, I know they're not terribly healthy. I know. But I decided for cost purposes, I would make my own instant oatmeal mix for them. So what I'll do is I'll make it in a jar, and I'll just have a scoop, the right measuring scoop, the right size in the jar. They will take, I'll tell them to stir it up before they get it, because the ingredients, you know, kind of settle to the bottom, the sugar and so forth. And then I'll have the scoop, and they can take it out, and they will use it exactly like they would a little packet. They would just put the hot water in there. We don't have a microwave. I don't believe in them. So, you know, we adapt just fine without one. English muffins. Hope to start making these also on my own, as well as bagels. Homemade rather, sourdough, but I haven't done it, and this will not be the week for that learning process. So these were $1 something, and we have English muffin pizzas on Tuesdays. That's with homemade pizza sauce, and that's what the cheese mozzarella is over there for. Saltines will be for 2 reasons. Gumbo night on Saturday. And also the kids like to have for lunches sometimes just sliced cheese and crackers. And so that's what that's for. Here's my prices. I'll post to y'all at the end. Bread, bagels again for breakfasts. Bread, I don't always provide loaf bread around here, but this week I wanted it for grilled cheese sandwiches to go with soup. Croissants, because I love them, and I'm going to probably have a BLT croissant one day this week. This is hash browns for hash brown casserole video here on YouTube. I buy this because the kids love them, and they can put them in the toaster. Hash brown patties, they can have those with their eggs. The potatoes are to make potato salad for gumbo night. Both kinds, russet and red. Avocados are just kind of a splurge. I don't mean financial splurge because they were 69 cents a piece, but just they weren't on my list. And I thought that'd be nice and healthy and good to have with taco soup Tuesday night. Onions for gumbo. This was a treat. We love it. It's $8.99 for, how many pieces? I don't know how many pieces. But anyway, local restaurants, I think 12. Okay, 12 pieces. In local restaurants, if you go to a local restaurant and they serve cheesecake, you're going to pay probably, and I'm not joking, $8.99 for a slice. So this is just something I get every now and then when I go to Aldi. $8.99 for 12 pieces. And the 3 of us like those. Toilet paper, obvious reasons. So that is this table. I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm going to get the rest of the stuff put back on my table. If you have any questions, comments, drop those down below while I'm going over here and putting everything away. Now, the English muffin pizzas are in one of my cookbooks. The gumbo is a secret recipe. The mix is secret. The roux, the spice blend, everything is my original. And I do not share it except with those who have bought that second cookbook. So that gumbo recipe is in that second cookbook. Potato salad recipe is in the first cookbook. How to cook chickens is in the second one. Hash brown casserole. So, yeah. So, drop a line down below. Let me know if you want me to make a video about this homemade instant oatmeal mix for kids in the mornings. And let me get this cleaned up, and we'll come back with more stuff on the table, different stuff. Alrighty, and lastly, I get these sandwich skinnies because Little Music Man likes to eat those with his turkey sandwiches for his snack. And I got the smoked sausage, the beef smoked sausage with no fillers or byproducts or artificial colors or flavors, it says. That's for the gumbo. I like these pita crackers. This is not something I normally buy or keep, but the other night we made some artichoke dip, which was delicious, out of things that we had in the pantry. And we ran out of these crackers, so we got these to finish up the dip. Cream cheese, because it was $1 something. I don't remember, $1.59 maybe. And I use cream cheese. I could use it like it's going out of style. Butter was $4 something, $4.59 maybe. Unsalted butter. Chicken strips are for Wednesday night when I plan to have chicken and waffles. Yay. So delicious. We love that. All right, the chicken and cheese ravioli and the pork schnitzel were not on my list, but I also did plan to buy things that I see, because I kind of never know sometimes what they might have. But we have had this product. I've made it homemade and it is delicious, but this is a super alternative because making pork schnitzel for me takes a lot of time and mess. So, I've got these two. We'll have those for supper one night in the next couple of weeks. Always keep sour cream on hand. I make my own soured cream from raw cream. Yes, I do that, but I always don't have enough. And we use sour cream for different things. I do kind of thin it down a little bit with some homemade yogurt or kefir or water. And I get the sour cream that only has the pasteurized cultured cream, milk, and enzymes. I do not ever get the sour cream that's got a list of ingredients a mile long. Tacos are for Wednesday lunch. since we do homeschool and, you know, all of us are home except for Dad, during the day, we do have to have, you know, 2 to 3 meals a day. Now, the kids and I typically don't really eat breakfast much. Coffee is our breakfast. But tacos for lunch on Wednesday. Either white tacos, recipe is in my second cookbook, or just beef tacos with the home canned taco meat that I have in my larder. The peppers are for the gumbo on Friday, or Saturday rather. And I can't even believe I did this. I never do this either. But I had a hankering for BLTs on a croissant. And I thought, you know, I'm getting them. Corn tortillas, we're going to have burritos or enchiladas. What's the difference? I think burritos are corn tortillas and enchiladas are flour, or vice versa. Hey, Mr. Patient, can you hear me? He can't hear me. I was going to ask him. He knows stuff like that. He spent a lot of time in Mexico. And then this is for the kids to have their just sliced cheese. Mr. Patient likes it too. I meant to get 2 more of these. I forgot. And then this is for our grilled cheese. And that's it. So I hope that, you know, kind of was fun for you. Gave you some ideas. Maybe meal ideas, menu ideas. I also, on my website, I have a list of real menus that we made and ate. Now, the list that I have was several years old, but that doesn't negate the fact that the list is, you know, usable, and we still eat those same meals. So if you just run out of meal ideas, there are plenty of places to find those ideas. I also want to mention too, you're seeing this in the month of March, and this month, I am part of a collective of homemakers. Over 50 homemakers have come together to offer to you an array of resources. I think at least 2 of those ladies have submitted meal plans to the collective. It's called Back to Homemaking Collective. And what it is 50 ladies have submitted content. I submitted my meal preparedness course. And my course alone is 77 printable pages, some of them in color, and a 30-minute video that I actually filmed primarily at my friend at Whippoorwill Hollow, my friend Miss Lori, Mr. Danny's house in 2019. So my course alone is worth $58 if you were to buy it from me. But the collective itself of all of the content, March only, is valued at $875. And it only is $50. That will go away at the end of March. Everything will go back to its original price. It includes things like, for example, Amy Fuel's herbal course that I think is well over $100 normally. So I feel like if you just buy one particular you're getting your money's worth, or then some. So I want to tell you that because there are at least 2 ladies that I know of that have submitted meal plans. So if you're stumped on, you know, meal plan ideas, there are cookbooks submitted in the collective. What I'll do is I'll drop the link down below at the very top of the description box. I'll drop that link for you to look at. Check that out. But I truly don't want you to miss out on this. And I know $50 is a lot sometimes. I mean, right now, I know that. But there's also a payment plan where you can pay, I think, in 3 different payments. So that's great too. I do want to tell you that, so I'll post that down at the top of the description box, the show notes. But everything I bought today was way more than it used to be, but $233.58. Now, I live in Ohio and there's no tax on food. So that helps a lot. But I will post a picture at the end of the video if you just want to pause it and you really want to know what something cost. Because always I have people to ask me. And then after I make the video, I'm throwing the receipt away so I won't know how much something cost. But yeah, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate your patience for the past couple of months that we've had a lot of issues. I mean, health and just life issues and things going on. But one of the things I've been doing is participating, getting that my content ready for the Back to Homemaking Collective. And I'm just so very excited to be a part of that. And I don't want you to miss it. So at least go and look and see what creators are there, what ladies have contributed. At least go look at that and just to see what's offered. And if you choose, say, you know, I don't need to know any new skills or I don't want that information, that is fine. But I invite you to go look at that. I hope you're counting your blessings. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.